Hi everyone, it's me, Spring, the fiber enthusiast, and welcome to the channel. I want to welcome each and every one of you. On this channel, we have knitting, needle tatting, crocheting, Tunisian crocheting, spinning fiber, dyeing yarn, weaving, the Addy knitting machine. Lots of different things happen here. Drum carder blending of fibers, all kinds of stuff. So if you're looking for something in particular, please go check out the playlist and you might find that set of knitted socks, or maybe even crocheted socks, or a knitted cowl. So I also design patterns, and I have some on Ravelry, just a couple, and I do designs for knitting and needle tatting and crochet and so on. So that's kind of a rundown of what happens here on the channel. Now, every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday is video day, as far as kind of like educational or what is it and what does it do type thing. For the last little while, I've been doing lamp working on Tuesday and crochet on Monday and knitting on Wednesday. And the Tuesday one is just a journey, and it's where you can pick up a project, kick back, and watch, and not have somebody counting stitches or something like that. But it's just my journey. I'm learning and I'm experiencing lots of fun things within the glass. Now, with that being said, I am what they call a jack of all trades. As I said, I've done, I do many different things here in the craft room. I've been doing them for years. Some of the things I've picked up like 7 years ago, 8 years ago. And a lot of the other stuff I've been doing for almost my whole life, since I was like 5. I mean, I can change the oil in my vehicle, in the tractor. I can change tires. I can replace the spark plugs. I can do all kinds of stuff mechanically, wallpaper hang, carpentry work. I mean, I'm a certified farrier, so that means making shoes, putting the nail holes in the shoes, and nailing them onto the horse and it fit correctly. I'm just a person that is super ADHD, and I've always been taught to drive that in every direction. So I go and whatever I need to do. I've always been a farmer, so with farming comes animal care. I was a surgery vet tech. There's lots of different things that I have done and over the years have continued to do. But generally speaking, in this room is just small things. And the glasswork was just another thing to add. I always wanted to do glass blowing. However, to have that much heat all the time, I can handle it. That's why I don't shoe anymore, because if I was still shoeing horses, I'd be passing out. That's also why I moved out of Florida, because of the heat. Can't do it anymore. So with that being said, the next best thing was lamp working. It's not blowing glass like in a big hot shop, but it is glass bead making, and I have the ability to do small blown glass here every once in a while. But anyway, that's just a little bit more about me, and kind of get to know me a little bit more, that I'm just a person that if I see it, I've never done it, I'm going to do it, and it's just whatever. But anyway, so let's go ahead and get into what Sundays are. Sundays is all about, what I've been up to over this past week, and like a recap, and to show off your work that you have shared in the Facebook group on the Friday post, which comes out and, says, tell me who you are on YouTube though. And you share your pictures there. You're welcome to share your pictures in the group at any point in time, but that post is dedicated specifically for the Sunday podcast. So here we are on Saturday for the members, and I'll get into that in just a moment. Thursday night is live spin and chat. This past Thursday night was Halloween. And if you didn't get to see it, I'll throw a picture up here. I hand painted my face and I did a split face, had a skull on one side, you know, like the dead, the skull. And then on the other side was kind of like jack-o'-lantern gone creepy in a way. And I did this backdrop. It lights up spiderweb purple and had it all lit up, and I was in the dark. And of course the white face paint was like really bright compared to everything else in the room because I had a black light shining on me. So the black light was picking up on the white on my face, and it was a lot of fun. So we did it together, Dawn Aaron's channel and myself, and we talked about next year and doing another Halloween party like that, because we enjoy so much to be a part of, you know, the arts and crafts everywhere, no matter what. And that's what it was all about for us, is actually taking the art that we normally do for everyone else and everywhere else and putting it on our face and doing it for us. So that was so much fun. So much fun. But that's on Thursday night. We do live spin and chat here at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And that's where I spin yarn most of the time. It's kind of a chill, relax spin. And y'all hang out with me and work on a project or whatever. So I have been a little bit busy this week. I have several things going. I do have a couple things in here that I brought in here to show you. I had started working on a jumper for myself, or sweater, pullover, however you want to talk about it. And I had one set of cables done. Now I'm only running Celtic cables down the sleeves, and the rest of it is just going to be stockinette stitch. But I have completed another set of cables, another repeat of 16 stitches, and was able to break away from the sleeves. And now I'm just working on the body, and I have gotten that much of the body done so far, and that's after the 16 rounds for the sleeve. So that's what the top of the sleeve is going to look like, all the way down the arm on both sides. And the yarn I'm using for this is Premier Puzzle Cotton. Here's the other arm. And I absolutely love it. It is super soft. If you have not tried Premier Puzzle Cotton, I definitely recommend trying it out. It is just super, super soft. So that is one project that I'm working on. And I also started a Christmas Afghan for my granddaughter. And just so you can see, this is where it's at. I'll open it up one more time. So that's where it's at now. And it's basically just my own wingspan. Just a little bit shorter than my own wingspan. But that is what I'm working on for her for Christmas. So that won't take, you know, a long time to do, but nevertheless, I wanted to make her something just for her. I usually make her, she has a lot of my handmade Afghans that I have made specifically for her since she was born. So she's getting another one. The other thing that I did was I dyed some fiber to spin. So here it is. We've got this really brilliant orange, this teal, which goes into like an emerald green, which goes into this really pretty blue. Now I am going to spin this fractal. It is for an order. It was claimed very quickly. Let me put it that way. And So I will be spinning one of these. I'll split it in half and I'll spin it from start to finish, both sections. And I'll split it from top to bottom, so from orange to blue. And then the second one I will split down into either 4 or 6, possibly even 6, maybe even 8 sections from orange to blue. And I'll spin each one of those into a single, and then I'll ply them together. And what that will do is it will cause the second bobbin to have shorter color changes than the first bobbin. The first bobbin will have very long color changes. So within one section of orange, it could go through the repeat of all these colors twice easily, maybe even 3 times within just one color, and then the next color, and the same thing until the end. So that is the fiber that I dyed this past week, and I will start working on spinning it this coming week, as well as some other obligations that I have within the lamp working. Videos this coming week are going to be just simply stitch tutorials. Monday is a crochet stitch tutorial, and Wednesday is a knitting stitch tutorial. And then I will be doing something on the glass table and recording it. I'm not sure what yet for Tuesday. Here are a couple of beads that I made this past week. You can't really tell, but this one is almost see-through in the center. There's a lot of clear there, and you can see all the way from one side to the other. But I did like that one. And then I just made a handful of, I had got some new colors in, and I made a handful of those so that way I could see what they look like once they've been heated, and created a bead. I'm getting them all together so you can see them. So once I created the beads and they cooled, I could tell what they look like. So I created those, and those usually will go into a baggie. Let me see here. I've got little baggies that I put together and sell, and they're basically called one-ofs or orphan beads. Usually it's orphan beads, but I have little different sizes, like that's kind of like pony size. That's a little bit bigger. These have different shapes in them. So some are like tube, some are with ridges around them, some are rectangle, just different shapes in them. And then there are, let's see if I can get this one the right way. There are some that have designs in them, quite a bit of designs, like these. And I know you can't see them all that well, but you can see them some. So that these will go into a baggie of pony beads, because that's about the size that they are. And the others, they go into whatever size or shape they need to go into. And I think I showed you all this last week, but I can't. No, I did not. This one is really neat. Let me see if I can get it to. There we go. Not sure if I can get it to focus in on the top there. But that one is really cool. I really like this one. That one went over in the, I'm not getting rid of that one yet, pile. So that is all for me. All I've done for me. And here on this channel. So I did promise Pam from Be Creative Crafts that I would pull out my waffle square Afghan, and I did pull it out. So I have it ready to take a picture and show her that I still haven't finished it, but I did get it out. I did pull it out of the cupboard, the closet. But let's get into what you all have been making. Thank you all so much for sharing weekly and being a part of the Facebook group or emailing me pictures. I absolutely love seeing your work. It helps when I'm having a down day. All right, so as always, I'm going to put the pictures up beside me and talk about them and who sent them in. So first up, we have Miss Sharon. Sharon loves purple. She has started a new knitted corner to corner. So it is in yellow, and she has gotten really busy on that. And I think the last I knew, she was on her second ball or skein of yarn. So that was awesome. Next up, we have Tracy. Tracy Crochets. And she brings us a cute moose amigurumi. It is so adorable. Thank you so much for sharing that. I absolutely love all of the amigurumis. So we have the head there. And we have the body. Super adorable. You do amazing work, Tracy. I always love it. All of you that do amigurumis, I'm just like so just jealous. I would love to make them. And next up, we have Cecilia. Cecilia said, just one more row of granny play throw using using puzzle yarn. It is 45-inch squares. Wow. Without the 45-inch square without the final row. Wow. That is awesome, Cecilia. It looks amazing. And Cecilia is also working on Juan's crochet along. She is on week 3, autumn aspirations throw. And she has 3 more sides to do. Super job. Absolutely super. And I love your color choices, Cecilia. That's awesome. Next up, we have Judith, and Judith is coming to us with some jellyfish. Aren't they cute? Now, I did make one of those, gosh, probably close to 7 years ago, something like that. It's been a while, 6, 7 years ago. I made one, maybe even 8 years ago now. I made one, and I did it in comfy cotton, and I did it small for my friend's newborn because they said the tentacles was really helpful to newborns, so that's what I did. But she said, let's see, the jellyfish is a tutorial by Loops and Knots Crochet, and I'll put that down in the description box. And Judith also made Trunk the Turtle Instagram pattern by Crochet collaboration with 3 other designers. So there's the turtle. Those are cute. They got like these backpacks. They're super cute. Oh my goodness. I absolutely love them, Judith. The turtle is adorable. Used to be, trivia here. Turtles, believe it or not, used to be, when I was very, very young, my favorite, not elephants. Elephants came along shortly after, probably when I got into double digits, when I was about 10. That's when elephants become more over the turtles. But I actually had, when I was a child, a real jade turtle. And I had got it from my uncle. So that was a long time ago now, but turtles were my favorite. So that was just a little trivia there. All right, everyone. I want to thank each and every one of you for sharing your amazing work with us. And I love seeing it. Thank you so much. And I want to thank all of my members. Members will get to see this video on Saturday as soon as I get it uploaded and completely edited. You will get to see it first. Now, it does come out irregardless on Sunday morning at 6 a.m. So even if I finally finished it at midnight Saturday night and finally got it out, it will still be going live for everyone at 6 a.m. on Sunday. But that's the members. I want to thank each and every one of you for being members, whether you were gifted a membership or you purchase one every month. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much if you kept your membership after the 30 days ran out. Thank you, thank you. And next up is all about you, the members. Thank you to my Patreons as well. And if you would like to join the channel, there is a join button below the video. If you have not subscribed, you can also subscribe if you'd like. Give the video a thumbs up and leave me a comment down below. Tell me a little trivia about yourself. Just something. Anywho, I want to thank you all once again and be blessed, be a blessing, and until next time, bye for now, everyone.